Welcome back to Central Valley Talk. It's hot in the valley today, over 100 degrees, I think. Thank goodness we were able to find a guest from not in the valley, all the way down in what we call L.A. We call everything down there L.A. Our guest is Deborah Gilels. And, okay, say it one more time.
Deborah Gilels.
Gilels, okay. And you are where?
In Tarzana in the San Fernando Valley.
Okay. And you have the most fascinating business. Is it called LA Media?
Yeah, it's called LA Media Consultants.
Consultants. And you help people producing media, I guess.
Right. Well, we're both a PR firm and a media consulting firm, and those are, they're sort of two different things, but they seem to be able to meld into one really great. Mm-hmm. Like, we do public relations and done everything from, Oscar campaigns, launching, films in major release, and also, film festival launches for clients, and, help people place their shorts and documentaries and all different, kinds of movies like that. And then, media consulting deals more with, like, I made a movie, but how can I get into the entertainment industry in a profound and meaningful way? And how can I make real connections? And how can I take, my next project and, and make it viable?
Well, I always say it's one thing to make a movie. It's another to finish making it, getting it edited and everything. But what do you do once you're finished with it? I guess you need a good consultant to help you go to the next step. Right.
So, in a lot of cases with clients, we do the PR as they're, launching their film, but also a lot of times, there's we have a small distribution strategist, department, and we help people find distribution as well.
Okay. Now, we've had some authors on our shows who have worked with you as well.
No, you've had like two people on the show, Terry J., who's a shaman and psychic, and I actually met her 13 years ago when one of my pets, my dog Lucy, passed away, and I hired her to have an other side reading. Mm-hmm. I mean, she was a really good medium, and then we developed a friendship, and then when she took her book out, she hired me. I mean, she's doing a lot of interviews all over the world, and then also we're pitching, a version of her book show to different companies here to do it for television.
Wow.
And the other, like Ray Ocanto, who sadly passed away, like I think last year, he had, like that show about, going from, one farm to another. It was, it was about, like the different, the different aspects of the Central Valley, the salad bowl, mm-hmm. and went from like orchard to orchard. And then we were actually talking to different companies down here about licensing his show.
Yeah, yeah.
But he went on with Sparkle.
That's right.
He was, right, exactly, he did.
Yeah. Well, the cowgirl shaman is fascinating. We just had her on again last week. But there's so many authors who, like I said, they've started writing their book, they actually finish the book, they get it published, and then they just have kind of hit a dead end. So I think that you offer a good source, somebody to go to, somebody to hire, of course, to help them get it to the next level.
Right. I have an author in India who had a science fiction book, and first he came to me and he could only want James Cameron to read it, I mean, for some weird reason. And I happen to know Cameron's agent. And so, she got the book to him. But, it's, he's going to only develop things that, it just didn't strike him. So now I have a top management company looking at the book to see if they, because they have the ability to take it out and, and sell it for Hollywood, to the studios or whatever.
Yeah.
And then, and if they don't work, I have a longer list of places of, agents and managers that I would take it to.
Right. So if somebody's watching our show and say, wow, this is what I've been needing, I'm a filmmaker, I'm an author, and where should they start? Should they email you? Do you have a website? How do people reach you?
Yeah, I have a website. It's www.lamediaconsultants, that's plural, consultants.net. And you can either reach me or you can reach me at Deborah at lamediaconsultants.net.
Okay.
Or call me at 818-648-9513 or text me. That's my cell.
Good.
So, Jess, they can definitely give me a call.
Okay, good. So if you are watching, you have an idea, or you've completed your project, or you want to know where to go with a Deb, I can't say your name, Gilels.
Right, exactly.
Just how it's spelled.
You did it!
Well, we've been going back and forth by email for a month, and I've just kept saying the old way I was saying it, but I'll only say it the new way now. And it's LA Media. Any big books or movies or something we would have seen that you were involved in?
I've done a lot of, anime releases. So A Silent Voice, which, was contending for, nominee. Listen to the Bluebird, we got a nomination from the Satellite. That was something, that we were involved in. Megalobox, which is a huge anime series. It's trending now on Netflix. I launched that show. Different clients, like I have, now a documentary that's getting a lot of different offers in the circuit, and just things like that. So I just did a launch of Once Is Enough, and that was on a streaming type of thing as well.
Yeah. Now COVID, has that stopped a lot of projects you're working with?
No, because maybe the release of the Lupin the Third, the new film that's going to come out, they want to do they pushed it back till later in the year. And a lot of the festivals that I'm involved in, a lot of them are I'm doing a panel next month for Holly Shorts, which is an Oscar qualifying festival in LA, and we're going to be on Zoom but I would prefer it, because last year I was upstairs at the Chinese Theater in this little room, and it was so packed with people, it would be a health hazard this year.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't be worth it for them to do it for 1/3 the amount of people. That wouldn't be a great turnout. So, that's being affected. Another festival that, I launched movies for, Dances with Films, they're later in the summer too. And so they're, that should be okay. But a lot of these other, I had a lot of clients that had a lot of momentum, getting a lot of different things picked up and things like that, and it kind of stopped. With one of my other clients, I'm turning a lot of their anime series into live action, and we're just, getting started on that.
Wow.
We were stopped because a lot of executives were working from home.
Yeah. Is it starting up again now?
Yes.
Good. I hope all of Southern California is going to get going pretty soon. Deb, we are about out of time, but it's lamediaconsultants.net.
Yeah, .net.
And I'm going to keep that web address on my desk, so if anybody's watching and they didn't write it down, call me. Anything else you want our viewers to know?
Just that, I'm always happy to talk to people and, kind of also give them advice. So, but we're a great firm to hire, and, we help people. You can check out the website. There's a lot of recommendations. There's a longer list of, things that we've been involved with that, where they can, see the body of work. So. Yeah.
Well, I'm just happy to know that you're out there, and we talk to so many authors here and filmmakers, and they all need a resource, and you could be a good resource for a lot of them. So, LAMediaConsultants.net. Deb,
yes.
Deb Gilels, and thank you so much for coming on the show. We'll have you back every month or so. I think that'd be fun.
Okay, absolutely.
All right.
And, thank you so much. It's been so much fun.
And Deb, if you like 110-degree weather, you come on up here to Fresno anytime.
Well, I was invited, Valerie McCaffrey is a good friend of mine. She's from Fresno. She's a casting director, and she lives here, but her, her family's having a party in Bakersfield today, and I passed on that because I'm trying to stay where it's the coolest.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much, Deb.
Okay.
We will be back with more Central Valley Talk right after this.
Okay, great.